and makes me eternally grateful at the same time. I know I love my mother. Admittedly, as a kid, I was a mama's boy. I loved the way she doted on me, the way she told me that one day I was going to grow into a man who was even better than my dad, the way she needed me, the way she praised me for every little thing I did. The way she looked at me was with pride and adoration. She would lay in bed with me every night, reading to me. One book in particular is in the forefront of my mind, Love You Forever. I remember when it finally clicked that the book was about a son growing up and moving away, that the woman snuck into his place and rocked him every night as an adult, and that when she was too sick and too old, he had to take care of her. I never told her, but I loved her enough that I knew I would someday take care of her like that. Little boys and their fucking moms. They either make you a good man or break you so that you just don't know how to be. She broke me. She wrecked me with the lies she told me, trying to villainize a man I look up to. She told me he and Tessa, his now wife, had been messing around for years. It made me question him. It made me question love and what the hell it was supposed to be between a man and a woman. Every day of my life, I saw him treat my mother like gold, treat us all like we were everything to him. I felt duped, and any idea of growing up, falling in love with someone who I could one day get married to, have a family with, became a joke. At the same time, as all that happened, I dated a girl who was not my first fuck, but she was into me, and when I was physically in her, I started to understand why Dad was good to Mom, even if it wasn't her that he loved. Sex. Fucking. Getting hot and sweaty. Feeling that heat inside you, surrounding you, became a replacement to a boy who was confused by the emotional part of love, because Mom and Dad, they clearly hadn't figured it the fuck out. I needed her physically, which, even though I didn't love her, was enough to put up with a whole lot of fucking shit. Until she told me she was knocked up. She wasn't. I knew damn well she wasn't. Dad had filled my nightstand, glove box, and pockets with condoms since I started fucking. Hell, I didn't have a clue how he knew I was, but he did. I never went in without one. She told me one broke once when I was drunk. I knew better. I took her to the clinic immediately, and she tested negative. I broke up with her a week later. No way was I ready to be a dad, and no way was I in love with her. Then Mom started crying and my parents became distant. She went to Jersey more often to visit her family, and Dad wasn't going nearly as much. I figured out pretty quickly that I was her little fucking scapegoat on trips to Jersey, not wanting her to go alone. This was where she was meeting her lover, while I was dealing with the biggest asshole on the planet, my grandfather Landon and his fake bullshit. I love her anyway. You don't have to like someone to love them. I figured that out over the few weeks I spent in the city, trying to get her to step up her mom game for Ava, for Chance, for Hope, and for fucking me. Didn't work. Fucking Senator Bighead, her new husband, kept interfering. Asked me to come work with him. I told him to fuck off. Mom didn't like that all too much. I told her to fuck off too. I spent 2 days at Ava's old place, surrounded by shit she left behind when she finally agreed to come home and face the music, wondering how the fuck a woman could walk away from her kids. Then I realized she couldn't, not the woman who raised me. So I kept fucking trying. Still didn't work. But at least I knew the last time I was there she wasn't as cold. She looked affected, and she hasn't been lately. By affected, I mean when I pushed him out of the way and burst into the penthouse, while he screamed at me that she was sleeping, she came out of her room and hugged me. "I'm sorry, Logan," she whispered as she hugged me. "I love you, and I'm sorry, but it has to be this way now." His fucking security guy came rushing in and almost put his hands on me. Almost. I would have killed the fucker. But when Mom told him that I would leave on my own, there wasn't shit I could say or do. Hurt as fuck, I left. And no, I didn't tell her I loved her, even after I heard her sob as I walked out.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.